I think it's about that time I let y'all know about the first time I got my loyalty tested. Me and my nigga James was 16 years old. We weren't like hoodlums or anything, but we really wanted to be so bad for no reason. Like, we would take a lot of dumbass risk for nothing. So at that age, we started stealing our parents' cars all of the time. My brother was locked up, so I always used to sneak out and steal his shit. My nigga James would just jump out of his window and go steal his parents' cars. So anyways, it was a Wednesday night. The middle of the week was always so perfect because our parents would never suspect us of doing anything. We used to think that we're these lazy ass teenagers that all we want to do is go to sleep at night so we can wake up for school in the morning. I don't know who the fuck put that dumbass thought in their head, but it helped us out a whole lot. So like I said, it was a Wednesday night. I had this girl texting me telling me that she wanted us to chill. So I'm like, cool, she want me to chill, she want me to fuck. I just lost my virginity like 2 weeks before that. I wasn't turning down any pussy that came to me. This was one of those nights where I should have. So I sneak out of the house and steal my brother's car like I always do. Go over there, go pick up this nigga James. On the regular, this nigga would always sneak out his first floor window. That was always the easiest window to sneak out of. This time, this nigga had to jump out of the second floor window. It's amazing what the power of pussy will do to you. Now, either this nigga grew wings or did an instant transmission, because I swear I did not see this nigga hit the ground before he was at my door. Nigga wiping himself off, asked me, am I ready to go? I look over at him like, fuck it, he alright, and I'm ready to go get this pussy. So we leave, and as we're on our way over there, this bitch is texting me, telling me like her brother or cousin beat her up. And I am fucking blown, because all I'm trying to do is fuck. I really had to think to myself, like, is this worth it for me to go over there? Bitches get beat up all of the time. For all I know, this nigga might beat my ass too. I done seen too many niggas get fucked up trying to stop a girl from getting beat up. And I'll be damned if I add my name on that list. Like I said, the power of pussy. So after me ignoring like all of her texts about her getting beat up, I decided to call her. Guess who picks up the phone? Her boyfriend. But now I'm thinking to myself, I'm definitely not gonna fuck. Only thing I'm gonna do is go over there and fight her fucking boyfriend. And the way this nigga sounded when he picked up the phone, oh yeah, I already knew I was gonna take that L. This nigga has so much aggression in his voice. I could feel like his inner Ray Rice coming out of him as he was talking to me on the phone. So he's threatening me and all this extra shit. And at that age, I had something to prove. Now be mindful, it's like 2 in the morning. And this nigga tells me to go meet him at a food line. And with me being the gangster that I was, I had to go meet him. So as we're on our way over there, this nigga James pulls out a knife. I'm like, oh yeah, we about to hawk this nigga down. And we was riding in my brother's car and he always kept the gun in there. Let a nigga try me. Nigga, what? I was so ready for this action. My mind was completely off the pussy at this time. Only thing I had in my mind was fighting this nigga. So I pull up over there at the food line to try calling the phone. Nobody's picking up. I'm over there like, oh, this bitch ass nigga. Literally in like 15 seconds, there was like 7 cop cars there. There was like no way of me avoiding this shit. Niggas had me over there like Queen Latifah in our last scene to set it off. So James looks over at me from the passenger seat and says, nigga, we are done. I ain't even bothered to say anything to him. I was pretty much just waiting for the cops to come over there and talk to us. They come over there with their guns out and shit like, freeze, get on the ground. I'm over there like, nigga, I'm in a car. They came over there and tried getting us out the car and had the handcuffs ready. Just looked at the officer and said, yeah, there's gonna be no need for that. I already had to set in my mind I was gonna tell on this nigga. Bro, as soon as the cop came to the door, I was already pointing at this nigga like, shit. Bro, I'm not going to jail for anybody. I already knew where this shit was going. We're 16 years old and none of us have licenses. And we're out at 2 in the fucking morning with guns and a fucking knife in the car. I knew he was about to go down. Well, at least this nigga was after I told on him. First thing I said was, excuse me, sir, if you check the young gentleman in my passenger seat, he has a knife on him. And also, he just put a gun in my glove compartment, so I think you need to confiscate that. I gave these niggas his government, his address, everything that they fucking needed. I used to chill with the nigga every single fucking day. I know everything I need to know on this nigga. He over there looking at me all shocked like he didn't know this was gonna happen. Like, bro, you never really been in trouble with me. Getting in trouble at school is nothing. I could take a detention or a suspension. I'll be damned from doing any jail time. I know it's like my fault that we got into it. I ain't give a fuck. I had to go home that night and then go to juvie or nothing. This nigga spent like damn near a year in juvie. Nigga came out and found me trying to preach to me about loyalty. Well, look how far that loyalty got you. Nigga, you know how many bitches I have fucked since you been locked up? This nigga trying to tell me loyalty's supposed to run in our blood. Shit, not in mine. I don't even know what my blood type is, but I'm pretty sure it's loyalty negative. Like, nigga, you did a full year in jail. And I did a full year on the street fucking fat bitches. I only keep bringing up bitches is because like we were so pressed on bitches in high school. So after this little speech about loyalty, we pretty much never talked again after that. Now a lot of y'all might not fuck with me after this and might be like, oh, he's a snitch. Just think about how much that's really gonna affect me. James said I was a snitch, but this snitch ain't do a year in jail. You gotta think about it like this. Would you really rather spend a year of your teenage life surrounded by nothing but a bunch of dudes? Be out here on these streets and fucking tons of fat bitches.